What are classes in C Sharp? Let's find out more in this video. Hey, it's T from the Breakthrough Code channel, where we try and make coding fun and simple to understand. Make sure to stick around till the end of this video because I promise you will learn something new about classes today. So as defined by Microsoft.com, a class is a data structure that may contain data members. These data members include constants and fields. It can also contain functional members like methods, properties, events, and constructors, and a few other things that I'm not going to go through now. Okay, and finally, it can also contain nested types. So, C# is an object-oriented language, which is why classes are very important because we can use them to make objects representing real-life things. Now, this concept took me a while to grasp, but let me see if I can explain this to you in less than 10 minutes, okay? So I'm into computer games, so I will use that as an example to kind of get this into your heads, okay? So we want to make a game, and we need a way to represent a character, okay? Well, in C#, we can do this by creating a character class, okay? Now, this character will have, obviously, attributes like strength, speed, or it'll have actions, which equate to methods in development such as punch or fly. Okay, so let's see how we can translate this into C# in Visual Studio. So we can head over to Visual Studio where we've got a simple console application and we want to create a class, a character class. So we'll use the class keyword, okay, and then we'll type in the name of the class, which in this case is character, and then we open and close those parentheses, and there we go. It's simple. We've created our class. Now let's give this class obviously the attributes we discussed earlier. So we'll give it strength, and we'll give it speed. Oop, I need to obviously specify what type that is. So speed. Cool. Okay. Now, if you're familiar with most video games, these they usually score this out of a certain value, say 100. So they usually provide a range. So that's why I'm using an integer for these attributes. Okay. So we can set these values using what's called a constructor, and I'll explain what a constructor is in a second, but let's finish off this class as we promised by providing the function or functions or methods. So we've got one called void punch, which basically is a method that we can use to say that the character punched through a punch, or through a punch. Cool. Okay, and we can do the same thing for the fly attribute, method. We can say that the character started to fly. Okay, cool. So we now have both our methods here. Okay, so now let's talk about the constructor, okay? So these are basically special methods that classes have to initialize their objects. When a class is instantiated, we create a new, so basically when we create a new object of this character class, the constructor is called automatically, okay? We can use this to initialize our attributes that we've created here, okay? So to add a constructor, we simply just type the name of the class, open and close these brackets, and then open and close parentheses, and there we go. We have our constructor, or we can use the Visual Studio shortcut of CTOR, and there it gives us our constructor. Okay, now to initialize our attributes from within the class, we can set them as such. So we can say the strength equals to, say, 78, and we can also say that the speed is equal to, let's go a bit higher than 1. We'll go with 50 here. Cool. The only problem with this is that it means that every instance or object created from this class will have these set attributes. Okay, now that's not going to be much fun, so let's modify it a bit to make it a bit more flexible, so that we can create objects using these class, or it's actually so that whoever creates these objects using this class can set their own attributes. Okay, so let's modify this. So we'll go, we'll say first of all int strength and int speed. Okay, and then we can set that to equal to that strength and that to equal to speed. Cool. Another way of specifying which class attributes we want to initialize is to use the this keyword. Okay, now the this keyword is used to refer to the current instance of this class and can also be used to differentiate between the method parameters, and attributes if they have the same name. So let's change our attributes up to just strength and speed. Okay, and then we can and that way I can obviously show you the this keyword in action, although it can be used with the way they're named currently. Okay, so but I want to show you this way for a specific reason. So if we delete that so that it matches up there, you can see that we're getting a specific error here saying assignment made to the same variable. Did you mean to assign something else? Okay, so as you can see, we're getting an error, not really an error, but kind of like a warning there. So I guess we can kind of use the this keyword here to specify what we want to assign the strength value to. So we can say this. Actually, well, let's delete that just to specify this. And as you can see, when we put the full stop, you can see it's we can select either the strength or speed there. So we'll go with the strength. Okay, and then the same thing with this. Okay, and it will pick up the all the members of this class. As you can see, it's got the punch and it should have the fly as well. Yeah, but we'll go with speed there. Cool. Now before we start having fun with this class, let's look at one more thing, and that's the destructor. Okay, now this is another special method the class has. This is executed when the class is no longer in scope. Okay, and it's called by the .NET garbage collector to destroy all instances of that class. Okay, so I'll write an example of the destructor here. So we can use this sign here, and then the name of the class, character, and then there we go. So that's basically how a destructor looks, but let's not worry about that for now in this basic class tutorial. Okay, so now we've made a basic class. Okay, let's head over to the main method and start having some fun with this class and create a few characters. So we can go character, we'll call it Anakin Skywalker. Okay, equals new character, and we can, as you can see, we can specify the attributes of this character here. So we'll go with the strength is going to be 78, and the speed is going to be, let's go with 89. Okay, cool. So we've created that character. Let's create a couple more characters as well. 2 more. Copy that. Paste that, and we'll call this one Darth Vader. Okay, and this one has a strength of 90, and we'll put speed of 60 because I think it was slower than because of that suit he wore. And then we'll have another one called we'll actually copy all of this and World Between Worlds, Anakin. Okay, and we'll give him a speed strength of 99, speed of 99 because I think he's overpowered. Okay, let's add one more method to this to our class, character class, to print out these attributes. Otherwise, it'll be no fun if we can't really do anything but punch and fly. So we're gonna have a public so that we can access it. Void stats Okay, and this accepts a string of name. Okay, because we didn't include name as one of the attributes in this character class. Okay, so ooh, what have I done here? I've completely messed it up. So we don't want that. Get rid of that. And we want that. There we go. So then we want to console the right line. We'll use string interpolation. And we will say that we'll go with name. So prints the name of the person. Has strength. And then we'll give strength of, we'll use this keyword again, this dot strength. Okay, to get that attribute. Okay, let's go over to a new line, and we'll have speed. Again, we'll use this keyword, this dot speed, to get that speed variable. Cool. Okay, so that's it. Now if we invoke that for each of the instances of the character class we created, so Anakin, copy that, and we'll say dot stats, and we'll give a name, so Anakin. Cool, and then we can copy that to do that for the other two instances as well. So make sure not to make a mistake. We'll put Darth Vader here, and we'll put world between world Anakin here, and we'll put Darth Vader's name here, and we'll go world between, if I can spell, worlds Anakin. Cool. So now when we run this, hopefully you should get a nice little printout. There we go, of all our characters. And their strength and their speed attributes. Okay, cool. So there we go. That's how we've invoked this class that we've created. Okay, so that's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you found the video informative, and if you want to see more, look out for the next video in the playlist. Have a great day.